go again. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate anyone who's come into view. We have more and more Black Templars and Tyranids. But that's only going to last for one more stream. Starting Tuesday, we'll be on Necros and Ultramarines. Woohoo! And then hopefully sometime after that, we'll get on some Gray Knights.
Gray Knights.
Gray Knights. Hopefully. So yeah. This was, dude. This was Game Workshop. It's just ancient history.
Ancient. Old.
Oh, I didn't grab that out of the room. I need to go grab that. So, I am working on this flyer. I don't know if you saw any posts or we talked about it. I had rebuilt this thing from scratch, and I bumped it and knocked it off the table. And so, yeah, tragedies happen. Especially in my world, because I'm a clumsy nut. It's just, it's just the way it is. So I've been slowly trying to get this guy back together for this afternoon, while I've been building another one that I'm going to try to paint tonight. We're going to continue trying to get this guy together. I think I'm going to finally have to epoxy the body. Problem is, it's made out of pewter, but all the wings and everything are plastic. So if you knock it over, and what happened with me is I went to move it and bumped it, and it fell over off the table. So you can see it was glued really good, because this arm here, it actually broke. It didn't come unglued. So I had it on there. So I just have this one piece to get back in place, and then glue the body back together, and he'll be fixed. So we're going to keep working on this here. Also, I am working on gluing together a parasite of Mortex. Is that right, Joe?
Yep.
So I've been working on him a little bit today. I'm going to start off with trying to get a wing to go on him.
So I was just updating the hashtags and
but before I do that, I want to have a place to set him. So I'm going to jump ahead on the destructions here. And we're going to grab a base and glue it on. Joe will bring us up some tunes here in just a moment. So as far as that goes, we'll have some background noise. You won't have to just listen to my gibberish all night. Although you kind of do have to listen to my gibberish all night unless I get quiet and stop talking, which that could happen. It's happened in the past. I don't know. I probably do a lot of complaining tonight because I hate glue fingers. Glue fingers. Ew, gluey fingers. Oh, look at them old wrinkly gray. Look at those nails. My nails are so long. All right. So, this guy, and this is actually the very next step, but he will glue to that guy like this, and he won't stand up anyway. So
okay, here we go, some tunage.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue up this wing, try to get the wing to set, and then I'm going to set it over there. I'm also going to glue up this gun. So what I like to do, my little secret for gluing, is I am going to apply, just the required amount that I feel like at first. And I apply it to both the piece that I'm gluing and to the actual piece I'm gluing to. Both sides. And I'm going to let that sit for about 5-10 minutes and let it get sticky. I'm going to do the same thing with this wing. Now these wings, when I opened this up and put it together, these wings did not even come close to fitting right, so I had to make some minor adjustments. So hopefully this lines up when I get done. That's a big hopeful there. But, you know, I'll get it. Where there's a will, there's a way. And I usually have more will than there are ways, so. Or there's more wills than I have ways. I don't know. Someone was here right at first, but they disappeared.
That was me. I was making changes from the app.
Oh, that was you? That works, man. Alright, let's let those set up for a minute. I am going to go and grab
2 viewers. I wonder who it is.
I'm going to go and grab, what am I going to grab? Oh, the primed miniature that I'm going to be painting tonight. And then I'll let these set up for a second. I'll be right back. Okay. And I'll show you this guy here in just a second. In the meantime, let's see if we can't get, not that one yet. We're going to let that one sit for longer because it's going to pewter. Let's get these out of the sleeve way. Let's roll up our sleeves and work. Get some work done. Sorry. I'm enough. Certifiably crazy. Toys in the attic. I am crazy. I am still not liking the way this is wanting to fit, Joe. Let's give this a try. So I'm going to hold it like this for a minute. This is the most boring part of miniature building.
Waiting on stuff to dry? Any part where you're waiting on stuff to dry.
Yeah, and I'm going to wind up breaking off the other wing if I'm not careful, or the other leg. This is not cooperating with me already. So the idea is to try to get it in place and hold it still, you know, for as long as you possibly can. Are you hooked back up, Joe?
What do you mean?
3 viewers.
That ain't me.
Welcome, welcome. Whoever's viewing, welcome to say hello.
I just threw up so many Warhammer tags on that stuff.
Appreciate you stopping by. It's alright, so I'm holding this for a minute. Oh, I'm almost off the screen. Trying to get it dry. Alright, so it's staying in place. So what I'm going to do is I can't bring it over here because Joe's got paintbrushes in it and it's plugged in. But I've got, will you open that clip, that bottom clip there? And close it. Alright, so I've just set that in my helping hands, which is basically, it's just 4 clips and a light. I'll highlight that another time. Didn't need to use this. We'll let that wing dry up. Now let's see if we can get this to attach. This might be another pain in the rumpus de-umpus, but let's give it a shot. So, like I said, the idea is to put it together, get it to fit, and then be as still as possible with it. Let that glue set up. There I go. Okay, so now if I can just hold still long enough, let that glue set up, I'll set this off to the side to dry. So you see, you can really do it that quick if you let that glue get tacky. It's really, you know, it's really a tacky trick. No, that was a stupid joke. So anyway, I am going to try and slide this, and I'm just going to let that arm also sit and dry. And voila, we'll get him out of the way. Okay, so this guy I built earlier today. A Venom Throat. And this is an old school one. I think he bought this quite a while ago. Not sure when he bought it, but the plastic was a different color than the ones we've done recently. It's not dated or anything.
Wrong paint.
I could probably find out the batch code, but... Oh, copyright 213. So this is probably a couple years old. Anyway, this is it. So we're going to start by, my first step is going to be to do the wash on him, because I've got the color scheme. It's already been handed to me, so we'll get that ready and we'll get some wash going on him. Now, I'm looking at this guy here, while it's trying to set up. Okay, it is good and tight. Good and tighten. I'm going to go ahead and smooth out the lump of glue a little bit. Or a lot of it. Just to kind of make it a little bit more invisible when I get some paint going on it. Okay, and then I also am going to go around the arm and just make sure I don't have any big bulges or anything, which I do not, so we'll go ahead. So now all I've got to do with this guy is reattach him to the bottom, and he'll be back together and ready to go again. So, so we'll let that set up for a while though, because that's going to be a tough one. I may get some epoxy for that a little bit later. All right, can I still that Seraphine? Do you have that again? Thank you. So we have found that, or I have found, we have found, that if we go ahead and do the wash and then the dry brush, it makes the rest of the colors go on a little bit easier and everything kind of go on very nice. So that's what I'm going to do before I even worry about basting too much of it, is get the wash done. Little piece of plastic I didn't cut out on the build. Surprised it didn't interfere with the glue process. Okay. I am going to go to, where's the wash brush I like? There it is, hiding behind my glue. Das Boot. So I'm just applying this so it kind of will seep down in. That's how you know how to apply the washes. So it's going on kind of thick. I'm doing just small areas at a time. In a minute here, I'll probably pull out my minor 49er glasses and throw them on so I can see. I have the neat and handy magnifiers. I swear by them. Finally got Joe to. He's got his camera going through a microscope with lights around it that he's had. And it's just finally working out for him good. Because he doesn't like wearing glasses or anything like that I do. Yeah, I think it's going to look cool when it's done. I start getting the wash in there and I can kind of visualize what it's going to look like when I'm finished. It's kind of cool when they come together, man. You can skip this, right, Joe?
Yeah.
This is really bad, dude.
Give it a chance, bro.
Oh, man, no.
These guys worked hard on that, bro. What if they just came in and
Dude,
started shitting on your painting?
That was Pee Wee Herman rapping. I swear to God. And, you know, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. They want to come and shit on my painting. Oh, fine, I'm going to clean the shit up and throw it in their face, but, you know, they're welcome to do that. So his tentacles, I'm going to be leaving more of the natural color, so they're going to go ahead and get washed as well. So basically, what I'm doing on this, my customer has chosen, so I'm learning how to talk now. The color scheme on this, and it is a lot of old brass and weapon brass and gold highlights on the trim. So a lot of this back shell, that area will not need the washing so much. Although he does have a little bit of brain matter on the back, so we'll make sure we get that washed up just in case. So we get it all at least this, you know, the same colors. We're looking close anyway. Pretty smart what you did, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Going out and throwing a bunch of posts up.
The Streamlabs for some reason is like super limiting on the tags you can put on videos.
Is it?
So I just went into the stream info after we started up and just changed them.
Oh, okay.
So I'll probably just type a note out on my phone and save it, and then every time we stream, I'll just go copy and paste that note. All the tags, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I appreciate anybody that comes in and
Also,
lets us bore you with our painting
also shared it on my Facebook.
as we, as we learn and grow as, painters and professionals. We're first to admit that, we don't know everything. I am for sure.
I literally know everything.
Well, he thinks he
I'm
does.
so humble too about it.
Yeah, you sound it. Alright, so I've got his coloring fairly solid. I'm kind of tickled with it. So what I'll do now is see if there's something else I can glue on that thing. I'm going to set this over in front of our fan. So I even out these tentacles just a little bit. It is going to get a dry brush over this next before I start basting all the colors in there, and then it will get a final wash on some of the colors down the road. Gotta double check everything because I missed a couple of these inside arms.
It's just what happens, bro.
Yeah, but you know me, ODC, man.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that. I'm saying I find that stuff all the time.
You find it more than I do because of my ODC. I like to find it while I'm doing it. Okay. We'll get him rinsed out. We got a double pot rinse system going. Hey, Haley, what's up?
What up?
Thank you for coming in. I told Joe all about our dilemma last night and how bad I felt, but didn't feel at the same time. I feel bad, but I can't let myself. That's what it's more of. But I appreciate you. It's your call. Is that your camera beeping? What's going on? Was it? It was.
Huh, weird.
Joe's camera be doing that every now and then. Alright. So let's get this guy over. I've got a little rotate here. And if I can reach the fan. There we go. Now you might hear that in the background. Yeah, that's like right next to the mic, dude. Not a good place for it. Let's see if I can adjust that a little bit forward onto the mat and muffle some of that fan noise. Probably not. Hopefully, though, I don't have to leave that there for very long. Should I just try and glue that back together, Joe? What do you think? Or should I epoxy it?
I thought you already had it put back together.
No, I mean the body part.
Epoxy usually has a longer set time. It's the only thing, so you might not be able to work on it until tomorrow.
Well, I am probably, if once I get everything built and this guy painted, gonna build the Carnex. So I don't think I'm gonna be working on him today. But I'm gonna try glue. I'm gonna try to just do my thing. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna put an okay coat here. Not too much though, because like I said, I want it to be dry and tacky and hold the darn thing together. And then I'm gonna get the bottom of the guy here. And you can see I'm already holding this pewter fig by the weapon that I just glued. So the glue is good, this Gorilla Glue. It's just really a matter of timing, letting it set up, and holding it still for long enough. Alright, let's bring that other one back over. Joe, can you grab the helping hand for me? Thank you. Okay, and it's telling me to put it on that little base that I probably drawn on the floor with my sleeve or something. It's also asking for 2 more arms. It is asking for 10. 10 and 11. So I will find that little piece here just a second. I hope. It will turn up. Final last words, right?
Yeah, for real.
If not, then we punt. No, I had to just bump it off the table here. No worries, no hurries. So this is how we keep things cranking out of the shop here. As we, as you can see, I'm working on multiple things at once. Joe's working on multiple things at once. I do like the days when we can sit and just do one fantasy mini or one, space captain or something that we want to spend a lot of time on and be fancy Nancy with.
That's why I haven't put together that one I bought yet, the Robo Gilliman.
Yeah, the Gilliman. Alright, I gotta step back here a little bit, and I'm gonna move the light and scan the floor. Hope I didn't eat it instead of my.
You did.
Cause I have my pill here. Did I swallow it instead of my pill?
I mean, I've seen you eat glue, bro, so that wouldn't surprise me. I watch you eat paint on the daily.
I do not.
So I've seen it. Don't believe in people.
There it is. See, it's hiding behind the paint. He's accusing me of sniffing paint. He's wrong. Wrong. It's not paint. No, we're not going there. Leave it alone. All right. So I believe this guy is going to do something like this. Yowza, yowza. Alright, now we're going to get this on the base. Worst part of gluing, holding it in one position for a minute. Actually, what I may do is just let this get tacky and then move it over to the helping hands and work on something else for a minute. Voila! It's standing up on its own. I am going to set this aside and give it something to lean up against. That way it will not try to fall over on me, and we'll give it a minute or two to dry that glue up. In the meantime, I'll get these arms ready to go on. Just make sure I didn't leave anything behind from the spruky. That's this thing that we don't need anymore, this piece of garbage that we're going to throw away. He's empty. Alright, so I got these little nerd slip-ons. We'll start with those to let me see this thing a little closer. Make sure I'm not leaving anything that was going to show up in the highlights later. The way these are made, they look like they're going to pop right in. I will dry fit them before I actually attach them and make sure, but we'll wait for a minute on those. Do we dare? Should we try the big one, Joe?
It's all on you, man.
Let's turn this fan off.
Any responsibility on that big one.
So that's how long it took me to get this to dry. And I can already see right there I missed a little spot. Right there. So I'm gonna fix those and put it back over there before I set this. Well, I don't know. Yep, let's fix it real quick. See, and this was what I was talking about, my OCD, where I check things. I mean, unless you pick the miniature up, as you can see, I'm looking at it from underneath. I mean, it's not going to be really shown in gameplay underneath, but it bothers me. So we're going to get it. A little bit more. Got a little piece of the sprue still left on it. It's amazing that you find those. Okay, but I'm applying so little that I'm not going to worry about putting this back under the fan. It will be dry enough for me to move on once I get done trying to glue the big boy here. So let's make sure we got all the areas that I needed to get. This way it will look very uniform. Another one. Alright, I think I got it good enough now. We're going to move it back over here, but we're not going to worry about the fan on it. Let's re-dry this guy off. I'm going to get rid of these because all I have is 2 arms left to put on him. And that's these 2 guys right here. Let's put this away before I spill it. Get everything out of the way quickly. Alright, the big boy. Let's see if I did the right thing. I'm going to lose these things. Yeah, if this doesn't work, I am going to go to the epoxy. 100%. I can't get this to sit it. Sorry guys, I put that camera in your eyes. Just trying to see the very front of the miniature model. Alright, sometimes I can get these little dills to balance underneath them at a point. Oh gosh. My light falls and scares me, and I move the home and model. This is the worst part of all of this.
Oh, I'm gonna fleece my back out a little bit for a second.
I'm gonna have to move off of this and still move your brushes.
But they need to dry, dude. I'm resetting them. No, they probably are good to go now. I was just teasing. Use
Especially
the helping hands for what we bought it for, Kenny.
Are you kidding me?
I can't believe you right now, dude.
Am I asking too much?
It's a bit much, yeah. I mean, that Venom Throat still looks dope, dude. That's gonna be so cool. You painted a couple of those already, right?
This guy?
That's the Parasite.
Or this guy?
The Venom Throat, dude. On the spinner.
Oh, on the spinner. Yeah. I've painted a few of those. He is going to be very cool. Oh, I forgot to do the wash on the back, too.
That's an easy fix.
Yeah, I'm just a silly sucker right now. I just go over there and notice that.
Alright. You're going to have to wait on the wash on the back because I need this now.
I don't need to wash anymore tonight.
Wash on that guy's back?
Oh.
Out of luck, Kenny. No can do.
I'll beat your ass, dude.
You will try.
I will try. All right, I've had it. Here, Mr. Reset your paintbrushes.
A little better, huh?
Oh, I have to show the people this, Joe. All right, let me see if I can turn this. You ready? Hopefully I can fix my camera when I'm done. So I've got the helping hands here, and I'm just going to lower the body down like it's on a crane and line it up with the bottom part. And I'm going to let this sit here and see if that doesn't take care of it. So now I've got this guy over here, and he's in the helping hands that I was talking about. And we'll see what happens with him. Alrighty. Let's readjust things. There you go. Cameras don't like to be moved without, untwisting the arms. I think it makes him angry. make sure we got this guy going good still. Pretty much. We're still in focus. Yep. Okay. So let's see if we can't glue a couple of arms on this dude. If I can get these arms to go on, I'm going to set this aside, and I'm going to leave that other guy in the helping hands, and we're going to forget about these, and we're just going to sling paint the rest of the night. Good times, man.
That's what it's all about.
And I'll start off tomorrow by building the Carnifex. Oh, I was going to dry fit these first, I forgot. A little late for that now. Boring. Boring. Gluing is boring. Alright, let's see if we can set it down. Nope, we don't want to set it down yet. I'm going to try to get this arm in here. Just hold it still. I don't know if you'd noticed that I was pushing that so hard I was bending the damn arm. Careful there, pirate. There he is. All put together. You're going to set him aside, let him dry. He'll get primed at the end of the night, so tomorrow we can throw some paint at him. We'll just go ahead and set him aside. Let's recap this stuff here. How hard is that Carnifex going to be to build?
Pretty easy.
Pretty easy. You think I can knock it out in the morning real quick? So I should paint probably. And
You said just all the regular arms, right? You don't want any special arms?
we gotta look at the order again. That one might have some
I don't-
magnetizable ones.
I don't think it did, man. I think he said just do the claws, the 4 claws, like the big ones. I mean, definitely still double check, but
Yeah, we just need to pull the order up and check that. That's not what I'm saying. So this guy is put together. This guy. Ooh, we don't want to touch the wrong part or drop it. This guy is this guy. So we're glued together. One step closer. Alright. I think I'm probably going to finally have to clean out my wet palette.
yeah.
Oh, that's
that.
It's disgusting painting.
I think I did that on Monday or Tuesday.
Look at this mess. Did any of it soak through? No. So that piece of paper had been in there for easy week. Resaturize the palette. Resaturize myself. Grab some paper for the wet palette. Just get the one side soaked real good. Oh yeah, I got a lot of water in there. I'm gonna be dumping some of that out. We'll be dumping some of that out. Alright, getting a brand new fresh wet palette going. I'm not going to run through the basics of a wet palette or anything like that, but if you have any questions you can ask and I will explain. I think most people already are aware of wet palettes and dry palettes and things like that, but you never know. So if a question comes up, in my opinion, the only dumb question is the one you don't ask. Okay, there are dumb questions. Okay, so we got a nice, fresh, wet palette. And the first thing we're going to put on the wet palette is some skeletal bone. Grab it off the wall, knock the camera mount, shake everything up. That's a nice loud sound, isn't it? Oh yeah, the mic does not like that on the table, dude. So it's a little vortex mixer. The Lazy Man paint shaker. Worth every penny. My paints used to always come out runny and clumpy, and even after shaking them, what I thought was good. So this has basically stopped that from happening whatsoever. It's been great. Works good. But it is the Lazy Man, I think. Okay, get a little bit of skeletal bone on there. And we're going to do a dry brush. I'm going to go to my Citadel medium dry, if I can locate where the heck I put it. Right there. And that is because what I'm going to do now, besides painting the back of my hand white, is I'm going to just dry brush this thing So I use my napkin to get it off, then I check it on my hand. And I'm just going to do a very small area at first. And on this part, I am going to put on the minor 49er glasses because I like to really see what I'm doing. I like to watch it go on as it goes on, and this makes it very easy to see and pick up. So we're just lightly going over. I usually try to go in the same direction when I'm dry painting or dry brushing. But, you know, sometimes you got to go the other way because it kind of depends. Yeah, so I see just a very light coat going on over the wash. Oh, there's another piece I forgot to cut out. Or missed.
That's funny because I also had to cut a piece off when I was priming.
This is like the third piece I found. If I can get right in there nice and tight with these clippers, I should be able to just dry brush it away. We'll see what happens here. And again, I may have to rewash this area. Yeah, I'll come back and get some wash on that later. So let's get the other side of this arm so we can be done with it. So I gotta hold these tentacles individually while I'm trying to dry brush them.
So they don't spring around on you?
Yeah, kind of a pain in the keister. You always want to make sure you get your dry brush the right consistency. Don't forget to wipe it off and hit your model with a fresh brush of paint. I only say that because I've never done it before. Liar! Pants on fire! Okay, I only know that because I do it every other figure. I almost have the lower body and chest the way I want them to look. When you're dry brushing, your brush will get to a point that you've got enough on there that you actually very easily see it applying and going on. You don't have to re-wet it as much. It seems to go a little bit longer. And it has to do with you having more paint in the brush, more than dry paint you're trying to get off the brush. That's a bummer. Got in there with the clippers, now I gotta fix a bunch of stuff. Get a good coat of the skeletal bone on there, and then we'll rewash that area and re-dry brush it. Just two little areas here. I said I had to come back on that one tentacle anyway, which is over here. So we're going to get him. Alright, so we'll come back and take care of that part in just a momento. In the meantime, let's do some more of this here dry brushing. Keep it going, keep going, keep going! Brother, I'm finding all kinds of pieces that weren't trimmed out, that were in the, in the sprue that I did not have to cut out, and now I've got to fix it. You know what I'm saying? Am I not making sense?
No, I get what you're saying. Well, just dump the mini, I guess.
Why not?
All right, Gabby Gabberton. Shut up, Joe. You're so talkative. I always have a problem with you talking too much during these streams, man.
Just focus, bro.
All right, I'm going to call that not good. Meaning that I got some rewashing to do real quick. If you're done with it, are you?
Yeah.
Guess it's the next thing we buy, huh?
I'm almost 100% sure we have another jar of it somewhere around here.
All right. Let's jump to the next collar. Lose these so I can see what the hell I'm doing for a minute. Mercy sakes alive. Good golly molly. little brain matter beige next. We never did send a hauler out to see who was coming for magic.
Oh yeah. Give me a second. I'll shoot a text out.
So I'm just putting barely any of that down at all, and I'm gonna grab a nice 00. One Happy Choice, my favorite brush, my go-to brush for most things. That's these little guys here. Shown them about 1,000 times. I like to eat them too.
Yeah. Yummy.
Actually, what I'm doing is using my saliva to bring the hairs together again. Putting my DNA in the model, you know, so you can always trace it back to me. Why would I want to do that? I don't get it.
Alright, I texted everybody. Hunchback, bro.
He's in Notre Dame.
He is. That's what I've heard. Who have you been talking to?
I don't know. They burned his house down a couple years ago, though. Just slowly and carefully trying to paint within the lines, as I call it. Less to clean up later.
Almost done, Kenny. I'm on to weapons.
Sweet.
Oh, I do have to paint those 2 backpacks. I'm gonna have to use those really crazy backpacks.
I found this. And stuff that Steve brought me that we can build and get going.
To Steve? This is one of your Death Knights.
Huh?
This is one of your stuff, I thought.
No. That was in the donation box I got.
That's a crazy awesome backpack.
That he can be done for him.
For Steve?
No, for... Well, yeah, either one.
This is like a faction-specific helmet.
What faction?
Pretty sure it's Death Knights, man. That's why I thought it was yours. Death Guard. Is it? Are you using Death Guard, the Heretic ones? Or
Yeah.
no, they're all from Heretic chapters.
Estrade.
And add this to your kill team, bro.
All right. Just put it in this tray.
I have it set off to the side over here. I'll go over here in just a bit. All of these guys have, I forgot about their heads.
You forgot about their heads?
These guys aren't wearing helmets, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, but you got that handled.
Yeah, no, that won't be an issue. I just do this every time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You mean the old duck? I'm done. Oh, crap.
Yeah. I'm gonna get this painted and then do heads, actually.
I'm trying to get all these little spurs on this tentacle. Very tedious little project. One more tentacle. Now I can paint some other stuff.
Let me see that wash real quick, man.
Yeah, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, bro. I only put it back when you could reach it.
heads. We're doing heads now.
Just giving heads. Don't talk like that, you idiot. What are you doing?
I'll go grab an energy drink real quick.
Grab me one, Stimpy.
You don't get any. My mom said no.
Your mom?
Yeah. Call my mom a liar?
Yeah.
Ooh, Kenny.
I'm saying your mama can't tell me what to do. If my mama can't tell me, your mama can't tell me. That'd be facts. Alright, now he's got some claws up here in his little tentacle arms, his little tentacle face. We're going to try to get both sides of them. It's not going to be easy because we got to do the crisscross through the middle of the damn model. Thank you, Joe.
Yep. I think I showed people kind of some of the other ones I'd finished.
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
Feel free to do a run through, man.
These guys? It's kind of hard to paint solid black. It's kind of a pain in the butt, to be honest. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate your support. Steve's on my side.
Do it!
Dude, I'm so excited to paint the Ultramarines.
Hey,
Steve.
Steve-O. Yeah, he just want to get through these Black Knights so he can get on your Ultramarines, man. Me, I'm looking forward to a whole shitload of Necros.
Necros.
They're going to be fun.
The lore is intense.
Yeah, there's a lot of it too. Yeah, we get through your stuff. I'm going to throw together one of my kill teams. I also have to find time to get to all the Drakenheim stuff. Yeah, I got some painting to do, Holmes. Okay, excuse me. So you saw me use helping hands to put this guy down together. Here we go. So you can see I'm going to have to re-prime the belly where the seam is. Touch up around the arms and that, but he is back together. Joe, should I move this to a bigger base, you think, to help it not tip over?
I would just be worried about it breaking again when you snip those off the base.
Well, I probably have to ruin the base. But yeah, that's something to... But if I can remove it, I should, shouldn't I?
That would probably help.
Hand me the... Where is the little silver box? That's in the cupboard?
What box?
The little silver base box is in the cupboard. But you can see that the helping hands do help because he is back together and glued. Haley's telling him, you don't have to open it, just whack it on your forehead. Steve's going to show up on Wednesday. Man, I got such a headache since this weekend. Yeah, I mean, that's totally up to her. She, has options. Joe, why'd you curse me?
I didn't.
Yes, you did. Look what happened.
I specifically warned you.
You cursed me. He cursed me, didn't he, Steve? Look what happened.
Don't bring Steve into this.
It's totally your fault, Joe. It's your fault. Yeah, but she has choices. She, it's her call. Oh, it's because I called your mama a liar, is what Steve said, so this is on me.
My mom's a nice lady, Kenny.
I never called his mom a liar. He did. I just didn't argue the point with him. All right, maybe that's how it went down. Oh, the body's gonna break off again if I keep messing with this. You got any answers on the night scan yet?
I haven't checked my phone. I mean, I'm almost 100% sure AJ's down.
Well, we get done here. I gotta go up and let the woman know who's coming tonight and who's not.
Let me check my phone.
Can I have the flat file?
They're all right there in the middle, dude. Memphis says he is. AJ says he'll be here. Mike says 90%.
Look what I did now. I don't like you anymore, Joe.
Join the fucking club.
Get in line, take a number.
You pardon my French, folks at home. Steve says 0%, so that's fair, Steve.
0% what?
He won't be here tonight.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Ah! I don't miss the days of pewter minis. There we go, though. I got it. We're just going to go back together now. Stupid thing. Stupid me. Oh, I'm having issues. I'll be right back. Lots of issues. Having lots and lots of issues.
Oh yeah, sorry Steve, I was kind of in the paint, but yeah, I heard about the 3 spirit guardians. That's OP, dude. That spell is broken.
First, third level.
Huh?
Third level. So I go in there and realize I took off the wrong damn glasses. Had to find a different pair of glasses. Couldn't get the glue open. Had to use pliers to get the glue open. Now I gotta get me some. Where is it? I'm actually hoping this is still good.
What is it?
Epoxy, clear epoxy. So we're gonna try. I've got 2 things. We've got this epoxy, Gorilla epoxy. I've got another Gorilla heavy duty still bond epoxy. We'll try this other one first. Because it's already been opened, and as you can see, I've got a few popsicle sticks permanently glued to this pair thing. So let's see if there's anything I can do with this. If I can even get it open. Which I don't know because it's been sitting in there for a while. So it could be epoxied closed. But no, it shouldn't be because they shouldn't have mixed. But maybe I did mix them. Well, I didn't mix them. But that wasn't good.
Did it just like explode everywhere?
No, just the lid went flying. And I'm definitely going to want that. Sooner than later, unfortunately. I don't know where the hell it went. Found it. I'm surprised your answer to that question was what? That's all I heard about for 2 weeks. Okay. Let's clean up some of this mess. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I'm going to completely clean this off. What?
I just hit a black part with white paint. It's not a big deal, it's just like the tip of the thing, but I was trying not to do that specifically.
And there was a lot of glue on this. No wonder it wasn't sticking together. Alright, almost ready to epoxy this back together. It's absolutely amazing how much glue between Larry and I pulled off of this thing just now. I mean, obviously, it's, you know, that's me, because when I took it apart the first time, I didn't clean the glue off well enough, but there was obviously some glue in there before I got to it, so. Man, that was a lot of glue. Look at that, Joe. Alright, let's give this doof a try. See, we have a poker or pin over there still. Couldn't remember where we put it.
that smell was. I forgot you were using an actual epoxy this time.
You're smelling it?
Yeah. It's an exothermic, so it smells like warm plastic. You don't smell it? Yeah,
No,
epoxy
but
is
these
great.
glasses are pinching my nose together.
That'll do it. Ooh, yeah.
I don't know how long it takes to even set up. Probably forever, huh?
Doesn't say on the bottle.
No, it says detailed instructions. But I don't think it came out even when I got it to dispense.
Mike's headed this way. It is about that time as well, Kenny.
Are we there?
We are indeed.
No, it's been too fun. All right, we got to call it here, guys. I'm going to have to struggle with this epoxy and glue to try and get it to work. So rather than sit here and have you listen to me start to cuss, I believe that we are going to call this stream good, and we will be back next Monday or Tuesday. What do you think, Joe? Should we go for Monday?
We can always switch off that first day of the week, you know.
So we will go for Monday. Appreciate everyone that's come in and tuned in. Thank you so much. Sorry you didn't get to see much progress made on these because I'm doing so much gluing, but I will post pictures like we have when we're done. I read up how to take care of this a little bit, so maybe this will last a little bit longer. At any rate, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you, and we will catch you
Peace out,
on the
guys.
next stream.
Thanks for coming by.
See ya.